Before we get into any products today, I want to say something simple. Beauty doesn't have to be complicated to be powerful. Sometimes we think we need more products, more steps, more time, more perfection. But what most of us really need is a simple routine that we can repeat. A few products that actually work for us. And a mindset that says, I'm showing up for myself today. This is the heart of Glow on the Go. It's not about doing a full face of makeup every day, chasing trends, being overdone. It's about creating a beauty routine that works for you and fits into your real life. Because beauty should support your life, not stress you out. Hi, I'm Tracy, and welcome back to Just a Sip. This is a space where we talk about beauty without pressure, wellness without perfection, and the small, repeatable practices that support us in real life. If you've been feeling a little stretched out or a little weary or just kind of, this is the episode for you. Today, I'm talking about my simple beauty philosophy, Glow on the Go. And I want to share what it means, why it matters, and how it can help you create a beauty routine that helps you feel polished, peaceful, and that is a routine you can possibly do. So let's start with this. Glow on the Go is not a rushed version of beauty. It is an intentional version of beauty. It does not mean you need 45 minutes to feel more put together. You may only need 10 minutes. You may only need 3 products. You may only need one small step. Whatever it is that helps you feel like yourself again, that's what matters. Because women, especially over 40, we are carrying so much. We are working, we're caring for our families, we're showing up in our communities, we're mentoring, leading, building, helping. And sometimes in the middle of all that, we forget to pause and ask ourselves, how do I want to feel today? That question is where Glow on the Go begins. It's not with makeup. It's not with a product. It's not with perfection. It begins with presence. So when I think about a simple beauty routine for real life, I think in terms of 3 things: prep, polish, and presence. Prep is how I take care of my skin. Polish is how I bring a little definition to my face and bring some life to it. And presence is how I carry myself once I've taken that moment to take care of me. And honestly, you can build a beautiful routine around just a few simple products. For example, a hydrating skin prep, a complexion product that evens out your skin, and a lip color or gloss that brings a little life back to your face. That's it. That's all you need. You don't always need a full bag of makeup. You only need a few things that help you feel grounded, fresh, and ready. And let me clearly say this: a simple routine is not a lesser routine. Sometimes simple is exactly what makes it sustainable, makes it so we can do it over and over again, makes it repeatable. Now let's move into our mindset makeover. Today's mindset shift is this: Your beauty routine is not about vanity. It can be a ritual of self-respect. I know so many women who will show up for everybody else first. They will make sure everyone else is cared for, dressed, fed, encouraged, supported. You all know the routine. But when it comes to themselves, they feel guilty taking even 10 minutes. Just taking 10 minutes for themselves. And I actually want you to challenge that. What if your beauty routine was not about impressing anyone? What if it was not about trying to look younger? What if it wasn't about trying to cover up who you are? What if it was simply a way of saying, I still matter? My presence matters. My energy matters. How I feel when I enter a room matters. That is what Glow on the Go means to me. It's beauty that supports confidence, wellness, and it's beauty that supports how you show up in your own life. As a former dancer and educator, I think about this through the body too. Before a dancer performs, there's preparation. You warm up, you breathe, you better breathe. You align your body, you connect to the music, you prepare yourself to enter the space. And that really is the whole thing. You have to be aware and prepared to move into the space to perform. Well, your beauty routine can work the same way. It can be your warm up for the day. You cleanse, you hydrate, you add a little polish, then you look in the mirror and you reconnect with yourself. Not because you're trying to become someone else, but because you are remembering who you are. And that is powerful. So here's a simple beauty tip. This week, I want you to create a 3-product Glow on the Go routine. Choose 3 products that help you feel polished quickly. For example, a skin prep, a complexion product, and a lip product. This could look like moisturizer or primer, concealer, tinted moisturizer or foundation, lip liner, lipstick, gloss, or a tinted lip balm. Now, today, quite frankly, I have on a foundation, a light serum foundation. I have a little concealer. Or let me back up. I did put on my moisturizer and my primer. I put on both. Then I put in a little concealer. I do have a tinted, I don't have a tinted moisturizer. I put on a concealer and a foundation, which is a serum foundation. And then I put on a lip liner. I have a universal lip liner. So no matter what lipstick you put on, it'll go with it. I'll talk more about that later if you want to know what products I'm using. Then I put on a little lipstick and a little lip gloss. I did put on a lip balm before so that my lips were moisturized when I began. But I encourage you to practice just using those 3 products on a day when you have time and you aren't rushed. See how long it takes you. See how you feel. What do you want to adjust? For example, today it can take me, it can take me an hour to 90 minutes to put on some makeup, but it didn't take me that today. It took me all of 15 minutes today because I put on so few products. Because sometimes we avoid doing our makeup because we think like it's got to be this whole production. And when you have a simple version of how you put your makeup on, then that gives you more options. So sometimes when I'm getting ready to film, for example, I may only wear makeup for the moment that I'm filming, and then I might be going to clean the house. So I don't necessarily want to do a whole production in the shadow and the this and the that, but I do want to have a fresh face because I can't show up for you looking a little tacky. So you can say to yourself, I don't have time for everything, but I do have time for something. So that's what you need to say to yourself. I don't have time for everything, but I do have time for something. And something can still make you feel beautiful, polished, and present. And that's exactly why I created the GLOW method. The GLOW method is my simple, approachable course for women who want to feel more confident with everyday makeup without feeling overwhelmed. Inside the course, I help you learn how to ground yourself before you begin. Ground yourself before you begin. Learn what works for your face, your skin, and your lifestyle. Own your glow with a routine that you can actually repeat. Because you don't need a complicated routine, you need a clear one. You don't need every product on the market. You need the right steps for you. So if you've been wanting to simplify your beauty routine and create an everyday makeup routine that works for you and fits into your real life, then I invite you to take a look at the GLOW method. I'll place the information in the description below. And remember, Glow on the Go is beauty that fits into your life, not the other way around. Thank you for spending this little sip of time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a woman who needs a little reminder that beauty can be simple, supportive, and deeply personal. And I would love in the comments if you would tell me, what are your Glow on the Go products? Do you use concealer? Is it a lip gloss, mascara, blush, whatever it is? Some people just like to put a little concealer, blend it, some mascara and lipstick, and they're out the door. Whatever yours is, leave it in the comments. I'd really like to hear from you and see how this simplified process, this moment that you take for yourself, makes you feel more like yourself and makes you feel good about you. So until the next time, keep it simple, keep it radiant, and remember, you don't have to do everything to show up beautifully. This has been Just a Sip. Thank you again so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.